business was established about 26 years ago. It's a family-run business. My brother is the managing director, Raymond, and I myself is the contract manager, and we're on a fairly tight show there, hands-on in every job to try to make sure that we finish the project to a good standard.
We have covered a broad field in the construction. We started off housing association, do commercial, skill work. Latter years now been developed heavily into the apartment business. We carried out some fairly major contracts to apartments, up to probably 60 apartments. Then we purchased some of our land and moved on to develop our own schemes. The main things puts us ahead and where we achieve sales at is the quality of workmanship and on-site management from ourselves and from our contracts manager. Stanley Park, we've done first phase on it a few years ago. It was just simple terracing. This one here is slightly more complex.
The job was spread out through the whole grounds here. The refurbishment of existing toilets. They built a new control room here over to the left-hand side and a new toilet block there. But the main part of the job was the new covered stand here, which is 3,500 seats and totally covered.
The clients requested us to reduce the contract time by approximately 3.5 months, which we took on board to do that and to deliver the stadium on time for their match.
They've worked magnificently, and bearing in mind when the contract was awarded, it was for a 1-year duration, so they could easily have said we'll finish it in a year, and they'd finished what they were contracted to do in 9 months. So that's due to how well they worked with me. When I asked them to speed things up, put more labour in, there was never any problem in doing that, and that makes such a difference.
Well, we have worked with PRH since 1990, and we found them a very flexible company to work with, especially when it came to in our situations where deadlines were very, very important. They met all the deadlines that in the past construction jobs we've done with them, so they were always our favourite to work with. They started this job somewhere around the start of February, and we were moving into it at the end of July, and for this size of development I think it was an outstanding achievement. If we have any other work to do in the future, they'd certainly be very high on our list to choose. As far as meeting deadlines, they're very, very efficient at it, and the level of professionalism in their staff is very, very high.